Hello, my lovelies. So recently, me and my mother went to a garage sale, and there was a table full of books, and we decided to buy. Well, there was two tables. We decided to buy them because they were, shutting down the garage sale, and they were taking everything to charity, to thrift stores anyway, and they were a charity garage sale for a certain. All the money was going to a certain cause, so we decided to just for a cheap price, just buy all of the books instead of them having to take them away. And there were thousands of books. It took us 2 car loads with our minivan full. So I have a book haul for you guys today of the ones that I decided to keep. I don't have thousands of them, but I do have a lot, and I'm really excited about them. And then another book that I got recently that I'm really excited about. So, the first book I got a couple of these. They're not really in order in my pile over here, but it's called Aeschylus, and it's a play, and it's a classical drama. And so I thought I would read this because I'm really trying to get into, classical dramas and musicals and, just try to get some culture into my life. So I picked that one up. This one I'm really excited about. It's The Collector's Encyclopedia of Gems, Minerals, Crystals, and Ores. This is by Richard M. Pearl. And I love collecting rocks and stones and gems and things. Don't think I have one. Oh, I do. I have... maybe not. I'm lying to you. Why? No. Okay. Well, this is a little amethyst here. So anyway, I got this book because it's so cold here. So I could do that. So there's just pictures in here too of just different rocks and everything. So I'm really excited about going through this. It's old, but rocks are older, so how much can they change in time? Our knowledge of them can change, but they can't change that fast. Anyway, next one I got is called The Number One Ladies Detective Agency, and I don't really read detective stories or anything like that, but it kind of has an African vibe to it, so I don't know, we'll see. It sounds interesting. And then this one, it's a novel by Nicholas Evans, and it's called The Horse Whisperer. And I guess it was a New York Times bestseller, and it's about a guy, and he's a horse whisperer. It kind of sounds like a Hallmark movie, to be honest, but I thought I would pick it up and read it because there's tons of these kinds of books, just kind of Hallmark love story or Hallmark just movie kind of types in general. So I decided to pick one up and read it, and I love horses, so might as well go with that, right? The next one this is by Michelle Blake, and it's Dances with Wolves, and it's, if you've ever seen the movie, I've seen the movie, and I really, really like it. I love how it says, now a major motion picture from on it. This is old. But yeah, it's, about the end of the Civil War, and this band goes off and meets Native Americans, and it's really cool. And I liked this movie when I was little, so I want to read that. Next is another play, and it's called Euripides, and it's another classical drama. And I'm excited about this because I love Greek stuff. I've always have. I love Percy Jackson kind of deal with just Greek mythology in general, so I'm excited about reading this one. Next on my list is the New York Times Book of Houseplants. I don't have a lot of houseplants. I have a lot of cacti and succulents, but I kind of want to get more into houseplants. So this just has pictures in it, and it has different types and how to take care of them, what soil is needed, how to replant them and everything. And this is really old too, but yeah, might as well, right? So I got that. And then I think this is hilarious. I got the I Hate to Cook cookbook. I Hate to Cook book. Ha ha ha. And I really don't like cooking. It's not one of my fortes, so I picked this up and it has recipes in it and talking about, how you don't like to cook everything. So thought I would pick this one up so I can maybe learn how to cook crappy little things, This has a recipe for hard-boiled eggs in it, gotta have that kind of stuff in your life. The next thing I got it's called Outlaw. It just looks so cheesy. I can't even stand it. It's about this guy named Wolf, and he's trying to enact revenge on his girlfriend's ex-lover kind of deal. So I don't know. It'll be a fun little romance novel, I guess. Next is The Great Dialogues of Plato. Again, Greek, anything Greek mythology, whatever, love it. So, just other dialogues by him, lots of dialogues by him. So, excited about reading that. The next thing is called Ashtana, and it is a Native American novel set in the 1790s. So this will be fun to read. I'm excited about this one. It looks very interesting and very cultural clashing because, that's when Americans started to kind of come out there. So we'll see. And then this one is Walk in Wolf Wood. It's a very small little novel, but it's kind of a children's novel going into the woods, magic, that kind of thing. And I always loved these books when I was little, so I picked this up. An enchanting web of magic and adventure woven by one of the greatest storytellers. So that should be fun to read. I've never heard of Mary Stuart before, actually. I mean, I don't know. I'll have to look her up and see if she's any good. My next book is Catch-22. I tried to read this once, but I mentally couldn't. I just wasn't in the mood, and so I kind of got rid of my copy, so I just picked this guy up again. Then I have Othello by Shakespeare. I love Shakespeare. Some of his stuff, not all of his stuff, but I thought I would read Othello because it's one of the plays that I haven't read by him. I've read pretty much all the others except this one. So. Next is the Pretense Hall Guide for College Writers, and so this is like a teaching composition book, and I don't know, I might get money for that. I might put this online and try to sell it because I might not ever use it, but I am still in college and I do need to write essays, so might as well have books that help me write essays and write things because I need to write. So not a very pretty cover, but manual textbook that you expect. And then I got this little, it's called the Pocket Books Book of Robert Frost. If I could talk. It's called the Pocket Book of Robert Frost's Poems. And it's got really, really thin pages, kind of like, like a Bible. And so it's got like that really thin, almost see-through paper, and you can't really see it on camera, but it is really, really thin. But it has just his poems in it, and I am excited to read this. I like some of Robert Frost stuff, and I just love poetry in general, so it's always great to have, poetry on your shelf, in my opinion. The next one is Birds of North America. I think my grandma had this edition at one point, but I thought I would start, figuring out some birds of North America and see if I could learn some of the birds. Just get a new habit going of different things. Just get a new hobby or something, The next one is Sarah's Key, and this looks actually really good. It's about this girl who, she locks her brother in a cupboard because they were all being raided and being taken away because they were Jewish in, World War II. and so she hid her brother in this closet, and it's her story about that, and then this historian's story about how they're connected, the two women are connected. So this should be interesting to read. I am excited about this one. It looks really exciting, actually. I kind of want to start reading it now. I've got a lot of books. The next one is the Ogden Nash pocketbook. And these are just, it's old. Like, the dedication is from 1944. That's old. And this is just funny poems and stories and different things. So that should be fun to go through. They're supposed to be kind of funny. So, again, poetry. Gotta have some poetry on your shelf whenever you can. And this one, I'm trying to learn Italian. Don't ask me why. I love Italian. And I want to go there someday, so I might as well start now. And so it's called Prego, An Invitation to Italian, and it's like a textbook of like Italian, and it has Italian map on the inside, and then it has like verbs and conjugations and different things like culture and whatever all in here. So this will be nice to have to go through, so I can learn some Italian before I end up going there someday. So yeah. That'll be nice. And the cover is, in my opinion, hilarious. It's like all these dancing fools, maybe like a carnival or something. I'm not exactly sure what, but I think it's one of the coolest covers. I almost didn't get it. I almost didn't pick it up because I was like, it looks like a kid's storybook almost, not a textbook, but there you go. The next book is huge. Hold it back here. It's the Norman Rockwell and the Saturday Evening Post, and it's just Norman Rockwell's pictures that he's done in the Post. I love some of his work, so it's fun to have like a collection of the things he does and whatnot. So this will be nice to have on my art shelf that I have with all my art books. The next book I got is Cacti of the Deserts Southwest, and like I said before with the houseplant book, I kind of collect cactuses almost. I have a lot of cactuses and succulents, so I thought this would be cool to go through and be able to tell what cactuses are which. I mean, most of these aren't the ones I have, but it's cool to know more about the plants you're taking care of. Gotta have that. The next one is everyone probably has read this, but I never have, Marley and Me. I've seen most of the movie, didn't see the end because I know it's gonna happen and I refuse to watch it. And so I'll probably have to refuse to read the end of this, but I am really excited to read this. It looks really cute and funny, and just like a fun, quirky book to read. So that'll be nice. The next book is Short Talks on Buddhism, because Buddhism, and it's interesting to me. I like reading about these kinds of things, so I grabbed it, and I'm excited about reading it. And this one, I couldn't resist. It is Sensational Scarves, 44 Ways of Turning a Scarf into a Fabulous Fashion Look. And you never know, I might wear a scarf like that someday. I don't know, but there's just tons of ways, apparently, that you can wear your scarf. And instead of watching YouTube videos on how to do it, I can just go to this book now. Like, look, I'm fabulous. It's wonderful. I just thought this was the best thing. And this girl's face on the cover, she's like having the best time wearing that scarf. She's like, yeah, scarves are awesome. This is making my world so much better because I'm wearing a scarf. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can do her face. Hold on. Did I get it? No, not really. Okay. Next, I got this, it's a graphic novel, almost, and it's called The Good Neighbors by Holly Black and Ted Nyafi, I believe. And this is book 1. It's called Kin. I'm not sure what this is about. I just got it for the cover. I literally just got it for the cover, which is kind of stupid of me, but I did. And so we'll see. We'll see what it's like. And it's not a normal graphic novel, because, you know, normal graphic novels start in the back and go forward. And there is a really cool fairy on the back, and I think that's really cool. But yeah, so it's just like a little small novel thingy. The next one is so cute. Is sea otters, and I've been seeing these guys around a lot in my life lately, just around, so I thought I would pick it up. And there's just cute pictures of sea otters in it, and it has information, but mostly it just has pictures of sea otters in it, like all about those little sea otters. So I saw this and I couldn't resist either. Most of these books I couldn't. So the last book I got at the garage sale was Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I already have a copy, but I can't resist. It's Harry Potter, and it's in good condition, and it's a hardback, and I just couldn't resist. It's Harry Potter. I just can never resist getting a Harry Potter book, ever. It's Harry Potter. So that's that. So that's all I got at the garage sale. I do have one more book I want to show you guys. Hold on. And I just finished reading this the other day, and it is called Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. I read Fangirl also, and I actually bought that, but it's currently at my friend's house. She's reading it, so I couldn't show it to you, and I tried to do a review for Fangirl. I loved it so much, but I also really loved Eleanor and Park, so I recommend these two books. They're by Rainbow Rowell. Go check them out. They're wonderful. So yeah, so those are all the books I got this month. I'm gonna need to get a new bookshelf because I don't have room. Garage selling time. Alright, so I will see you guys later. Yay! Alright, bye.